And we are live. I'm here with Bobby Pallett. Bobby, thank you for doing this at silly o'clock in the morning.
It's all right. It's no problem. I was up anyway. Thanks for having me on the show.
I'm so glad that I got to squeeze you in before your fight. It's just been utter madness with 3 Cage Warriors cards, 4 Bellator cards, 2 Brave cards, all in the space of 10 days of each other.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a good time though. I mean, there's so many good fights coming up over this next week.
Oh,
across so many promotions. It's a good time to be a fan.
It's so exciting, but yeah, the only downside is because they don't have to sell tickets, some of the fights are being announced really late. So trying to get people on and speak to everyone, just everyone deserves their fight to be spoken about. And you're in a great fight against Justin Burlinson in Milan. Like your Bellator debut, so many levels of excitement here.
I know, I can't wait. And I mean, yeah, it's a bit annoying because, well, we weren't really allowed to announce the fight, and even now I don't know if it's announced properly. Bellator still haven't put a post on, but no, it's okay because people knew anyway. So
yeah,
it's easier for us fighters to attract sponsors and get support behind us if people know about the fight. So yeah, it's all good though. We're still fighting. That's the main thing. I knew about this fight since before lockdown because we were matched in May. So I've been training since March for this fight. So
I spoke to Justin probably a couple of months ago now when he was supposed to be on the Pro Bellum card against Conrad Awanowski. Then Conrad pulled out of that fight and he had an opponent matched, and I was happy for him to still fight, but it wasn't the best matchup. So I'm just really, really pleased that you two guys are, you're both 5-0. Somebody's always got to go. It's a really exciting fight for the fans. It's a great one for you guys to have on your records. How do you feel about the matchup?
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like this is going to be an amazing fight. We're both game.
Yeah.
Like he brings the fight, I bring the fight. I mean, I don't think I've ever been in a boring fight. Maybe one, because I got a cut. I got a cut 3 days before the fight, and my coach Sean glued it. So I just had to wrestle him and hold him against the cage because I didn't want it to open up and get stopped. Because as you know, in amateur fights, the refs don't really give you much of a chance. So
no.
I had to play it safe in that one. But this time, I'm bringing it. This is going to be a war. I'm ready for 15 minutes of, you know what I mean? I'm just ready to go.
I think you both have really great reputations as well, and I just think whoever walks away from that victory, it means a massive amount because you've beaten somebody who's that highly regarded.
Yeah, I agree. But I think either way, I mean, from mine and Justin's previous performances, it's gonna be good for both of us because I know he's gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it. It's not gonna be an easy fight for either one of us. Whoever wins, best man win. The old saying.
For a fan, it's just like one of those that you see the poster and just think, oh, that's going to be amazing. So yeah, I'm delighted for him that he managed to get rematched after that Pro Bellum card fell apart, and I'm delighted for both of you that you get to go in there and fight each other. But I'm most happy for me getting to watch it.
Yeah.
And I've heard you speak very confidently about this fight. I loved some of the stuff that you were saying. You're gonna win this fight. It's gonna be a spectacle. Like, you really feel like this is the one that's gonna put you on the map, don't you?
Definitely. This is the fight that is gonna put me on the map. It's Bellator now, so I've been waiting for a long time to make a statement on the big show. Justin's had his chances. He's done really well. He's a very good fighter. He's already had his fights on Bellator.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's no pressure on me whatsoever to win this fight, but I know deep down I'm going to win this fight. I mean, I'm going to go in there and I'm just going to fight hard from the first bell to the last bell. If it goes 15 minutes, we'll see what he's made of, because I know what I'm made of. I've been through these wars. I've been through these hard fights. I've had broken noses in round 2 and won in round 3. I broke my hand in round 1, won in round 2. I've been battle tested.
Yeah.
I can assure you guys that this is going to be a hard fight for Justin. So we're going to see what he's made of. Nothing but respect to the guy, though. He's an absolute gent. He's a nice guy. He's a good fighter. It'll be handshakes before the fight. It'll be handshakes after the fight. But it's going to be violence.
I love hearing you talk like this. It just makes me even more excited to watch it. I also wanted to talk to you about, like, when I look at your fights, the weapon that stands out to me the most is your leg kicks, and or the kicks that you can throw. And I saw on one post you said your left leg is like a baseball bat. And you really feel like you're going to do some damage with that at some point, don't you? You feel like the knockout's coming when that lands feet.
I don't know if it'll be a knockout. I mean, possibly. It could be a TKO. I've got many weapons, but yes, my left kick is... I'd say my left kick is my most dangerous weapon. I don't know why. I mean, I played football for 10 years before I started MMA. And I was right-footed in football, but in MMA, my left kick is pretty brutal. From what I've been told by previous guys I've fought and from coaches. But I've improved in every area since my last fight, so I hope he watches my last fight with Ben Bennett and expects that same Bobby Pallett, because it's not going to be that same Bobby Pallett. I've improved in every single area of the game, mentally and physically. So
yeah, when we're talking about people fighting now, I noticed this when we were doing the Cage Warriors prediction show. Like, if people didn't fight like just before all the coronavirus stuff, people have been out for a long time. You can't just study opponents' footage and think that you're getting the same person, because people can have developed so much in that time. And you just, and the same for you, looking at Justin, you can't assume that he's going to bring the same weapons that he had before. You know, people are growing, but you obviously think that you've changed and grown and improved a lot since your last fight.
Yeah, I do, and I think he will have too, obviously. But I think this is the longest he'll ever have not fought. It is like the longest gap between a fight for him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It is just a really weird situation with the COVID. How have you found training, and how long were you out of action at the beginning when we were in like that total lockdown?
Well, I borrowed some stuff from the gym that I personal train at, so I was able to train in the garage. I had ground and pound bags. I had weights. I was running. I was still training like a professional, because this is my job now, so I take it very seriously. So,
is it your full-time job? Do you work as well, or?
Oh no, I work as a personal trainer.
Yeah.
And I used to work as a doorman for about 7 years, but I'm not about that life anymore. I don't want to get in at 4 a.m. and have to train at 9 a.m. the next day. I mean, it's no good for your body clock. So
yeah,
just personal training now.
Amazing. So yeah, your fitness levels were, the same, if not better, throughout lockdown, and then it's just getting back in there and sparring a bit, I guess, at finding your range.
Yeah, exactly that. Staying fit, staying sharp, and then as soon as you get back into training, you get your pad sharpness back, you get your sparring sharpness back, you start finding your range. Yeah, pretty much.
We spoke about all the shows coming up. One of the people that I haven't managed to fit in is your teammate, Conor Hignett.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm hoping to do a post-fight interview with him. But I just wanted to talk to you a bit about his fight. He obviously had a crazy fight his last time out.
Yeah.
I bloody loved that fight. It showed so much heart and determination.
Yeah, that was an amazing fight. I mean, I was screaming at the telly the whole way through. I can't believe he got out of that triangle choke.
It looked so tight.
Oh, it was so tight. I don't know how he got out, honestly. He's a warrior, Conor Hignett, and I'm looking forward to watching him tonight, because I've seen how hard he's trained for this fight. I know he's more ready than he's ever been, because we've got a mutual coach. So I train strength and conditioning with Paul Reed. He trains strength and conditioning with Paul Reed, and obviously our team is Hammer. So
yeah,
from what Paul's told me, I mean, and what I've seen myself with my own eyes, Conor is absolutely flying. He was on weight yesterday. He even had breakfast. He didn't have to do the salt baths. Yeah. Because I think weight cuts are going to be a thing of the past soon.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're healthy. I don't think you can perform to the best of your abilities. I think if you do a nasty weight cut, I mean, I've done it myself, and I know you're nowhere near 100% 24 hours later.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it does something to your body, and I just don't agree with it. But let them
I
do it.
think some of it's mental as well. Some people are almost scared to not go into the cage, the bigger fighter.
Yeah.
Even if that bigger fighter has got less energy than if they hadn't cut weight.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, definitely.
Yeah, so he's fighting Adam Amazinga. There was quite a few changes to the card, quite a few positive COVID results. So we're so delighted
really?
that yeah, we've
who's off the card? I haven't seen.
We've lost 5 fights, I think.
Oh, no way.
So yeah, Matthias Frederick and Jamie Richardson, Nathan Fletcher and Lee Mitchell. I'm going to forget all of them now, but yeah, there were quite a few on there as well. Adam Ventre's fights off. So yeah, I'm delighted that this one is going ahead as planned, and it just goes to show you can't take anything for granted in this fight game, can you?
No, not at all. I just want to say I'm really sorry to them guys, because I know what a training camp is like, and they've been training their asses off for weeks, and to not get to fight at the end of it must be devastating. So
yeah, I've got only 1 out of 3 teammates left on the card, so I'm devastated for those guys. And I said this yesterday as well, just that the mental side of the fight game is so much tougher than the actual fighting, and just the highs and lows of. I knew someone who was matched for Bellator, and then the person declined the fight. So he thought he was fighting, then he wasn't. Then he got matched on another show. Just the roller coaster. How do you deal with it?
You just got to crack on, I guess, and just hope that the fight happens at the end of it. I mean, if you take the game seriously, then you should be in fight camp year round, really. You should be ready to go any moment, as Conor McGregor said. You stay ready. You can't just... Well, I don't think you can. I mean, a lot of people do, but I don't think you should balloon up. Say if you fight at 77 kilograms, you shouldn't be walking around at 90 and then potentially getting a big fight offer with 4 weeks' notice. And then you can't take that fight then, because you're not going to make 77 kilograms with a short training camp. It's all about staying ready and staying positive and just keeping your weight as low as you can and ready to go at any moment. I
hope Cal Eleanor's listening to this. Cal Pacino was telling us on Sunday he got up to 86 kilos out of fight camp.
I seen him at the medicals in Newton Le Willows a couple of weeks ago. I went, Jesus, mate, you're big for bantamweight, aren't you? He was like, I know, I've got a nasty weight cut. I went, mate, start now.
I'm friends with his nutritionist as well, and he always tells me next time I won't let him get that big in between.
God, yeah, he's a big lad. He's very rangy as well, isn't he, for bantamweight?
Yeah, he's really tall. So yeah.
He's a nice lad. He's a gent.
So tell us how this Bellator fight came about. Is it a single fight deal?
Yeah, it's just a 1-fight deal.
So go on.
Sorry, go on, Katie. Go on.
No, go on.
Well, they offered the fight to Sean, and then Sean spoke to my manager, and then they took it from there. Jude contacted Sean and said, we've got a fight for Bobby. And I said yes straight away. And we were scheduled to fight in May. And then a couple of months before that, obviously, we got locked down. So the fight was off. But like I said at the start, I've been getting ready for this fight since pre-lockdown. So, yeah, that's how it came about.
What's that like to finally get like your call up to a huge show and then the show to get cancelled? That must be devastating.
Yeah, it was devastating. But at the same time, they said, we're keeping this match up, so just stay ready. So that was a nice positive to take out of a negative.
And now you're on the card that Paul Daly's headlining. Like, is that just mind blowing to think? Yeah. Like, he's just such a legend of UK MMA.
Yeah, he's such a legend. I've watched Paul Daly for years. He's actually training with my opponent, but I don't mind. I mean, Paul Daly's a legend. I'll always look up to Paul Daly. I've liked his fight style. His fight with Nick Diaz was one of the best fights I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Best round ever, surely. But yeah, it's crazy to go from, I wouldn't say smaller shows, because Cage Warriors, I fought on Cage Warriors at the Echo Arena, FCC in Bolton. That's a good show. But obviously, once we're stepping up to Bellator, I mean, this is the big time now. So
Yeah.
I've stepped up my game massively. I mean, I have trained hard for previous opponents, but I've never trained like this before. I've never been this ready physically and mentally. I just can't wait to go and put on a show and put on a good fight, because that's what I'm all about. I want to be an entertainer. I don't want to go and hold someone for 15 minutes. It's for the fans, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to put on a very exciting fight every single time I go out there. So win, lose or draw, people after the fight will say to me, you're a good fighter, you're a warrior, because that's what it's all about.
Oh, 100%. And obviously you want to impress the big cheeses at Bellator and get back
Definitely.
on those cards.
Oh, definitely.
Would you like to sign a multi-fight contract with them if this one goes well?
Yeah, 100%. I see my future in Bellator, 100%. I know that's where I'm going to be and that's where I'm going to stay. It's a great organisation.
I love that. And fellow countryman Lou Long's on the card as well. I bloody love that guy.
Yeah, I like Lou. He's a funny guy and he's a great fighter. It's nice to see him on the card as well. Is he on the 2 days after me? Is he on October 3rd?
Oh, I thought he was on your card.
I think he might be on. I think he's on
maybe
the Saturday.
The 3rd.
Yeah, possibly. I think I've seen something about him on the Saturday and me on the Thursday.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if I've got confused, because...
Well, there's that many fights to keep up with, Katie. Do you know what I mean? You're bound to get
3
one or
in
two
Milan. No, just like...
I know.
So, like, logistically, how do you get out there, and what's the situation like with their COVID testing? Do you have to go into kind of lockdown scenario out there in the hotel?
Yeah, I believe we have to quarantine for 24 to 48 hours, depending on how long the results take to come back. But from what I've seen, and I've spoke to a couple of people out there, they've said they're pretty much out after 24 hours. But then you have to stay on ground, so you can't leave the hotel. But
Right.
everything's applied. And they've even got saunas there, like little mini saunas per fighter, so that's good. So that makes the weight cut easier.
Yeah. So, and when are you going out there?
I'm flying out Saturday morning at 6 a.m. and then get there for about 9-10 o'clock, I think, by the time we get to the hotel, and then quarantine for 24 hours. Nice chill time. That's my rest day. So I'm training right through till Saturday, and then I'm just going to chill in the room and watch some Netflix.
Well, I just hope there's no surprises on any of these cards. No COVID tests, please. We've got them all out the way, I hope, with Cage Warriors yesterday.
I know. I hope so. I'd be devastated to go there and get that test. Oh, that'd be heartbreaking.
The worst thing is, it doesn't even have to be you. You could be like feeling like, on top of the world, and then your opponent's cornerman's got it or something.
Yeah,
it's just
true.
It's brutal. But yeah, that's it. That's just life and part of the fight game. It's not going to happen on on this fight. I'm just so delighted to speak to you. I'm so delighted that you've got this fight. And after speaking to you, I'm literally buzzing for this fight. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you. I can't wait either. It's going to be a show. Trust me.
I do. I 100% believe you. Are there any sponsors that you want to give a shout out to before we go?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I want to thank. Sorry, 1 second. I want to thank Real Top Team Powerhouse for sponsoring me. I want to thank GVR Solutions, Premier Taxation Services, K-Fest, Train, Treat, Repeat, Sports and Nutrition, The Gore, Combat Club, Vortex, Gym King, Guardian Protection Unit, Amber Medical Group, and Coastal Masonry, North Wales. These guys sponsoring me, it means a lot, and it helps me train. It just makes my life easier as a fighter to be able to give it my all.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if like everybody watching knows like what a big difference sponsors make, and especially in these COVID times where they're maybe not making as much money as that they normally do either. Like it really does help, doesn't it? Every little bit helps.
Yeah, it helps a hell of a lot.
Big shout out to all of those guys. Bobby, I
Cheers,
wish you
guys.
all the best with the travel and the fight and everything that happens. I hope you have a wonderful experience in Milan.
Thank you, Katie. Thanks
Please
for your
come
time.
back
Thanks for
and
having me on.
yeah, no, anytime. And I was going to say maybe we'll do a post-fight catch-up with you and Connor together.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be a laugh.
Brilliant. You take care,
All right.
Bobby.
Have a nice
Thanks
day.